morning, everyone. Welcome back to term 3. Yes, it looks a little bit different. We're all wearing masks and you're not in the classroom, but you are at home. And so you're going to do all your learning at home this term, for a little bit of this term anyway. So Miss Bridges is about to have a baby any moment, so she won't be at school, but Miss D is now KB's teacher. So welcome, Miss D.
Hi, everyone.
Miss Sherry's at home with her 2 children, and she'll be popping in and out of school and working with us as well. So let's get on with the term. And the first thing we're going to do is look at our letter M. So for the last 2 terms, we've been doing a couple of letters each week. This term, we're going to do a sound and a grapheme each day. So the first one we're looking at is the letter M. And the first thing we're going to do is revise our chant. So get ready, get your voices ready, and let's go.
Bounce balloons, crazy kites, ducks dive down, fly fat fish, girls giggle, happy house, jumping jellyfish, lizards like lollipops, mummy on the moon, Nanny has a net, ring on a finger, pretty pink pig, rusty robot, seal swim, seal slide, trotting tigers, vase in a van, water on a web, yellow yo-yo, zebra in a zoo, measure the treasure, chickens cheep, shiny shell, thick thongs, thin thongs, this feather, that feather. Ants on apples, empty eggs, in the igloo, on the orange, umbrellas up, snails play, see the bee, I like ice cream, row the boat, be a star, birds turn, I saw a horse, look at the book, 2 new boots, loud like a cow, boy with a toy, dear little dear, there is a chair, mother, father on a ladder,
Okay, now let's revise our focus sound. Our sound is Watch the lady closely. Okay, this time we're going to do it. Put your lips together and say the Can you feel that vibration as you do it? Excellent. Okay, So last term, we brainstormed some words that had the letter M in them. And let's have a look at some of these words that we can sound out. So the first one, let's have a look at it. Get your bubble gum out and let's pull them apart. Mum. Excellent. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm going to go to the word mop and let's pull it apart. Mop. And perhaps the word mat. Let's pull that one apart. Mat. And the top one in our third row, let's pull that one apart. Man. And the last one is the word me. Me. All right. Now we're going to have a look at introducing our grapheme. So our sound was Let's have a look at our grapheme.
We can show the sound using the letter M. The letter M shows in mat, mop, and him. We keep the letter M beside the moon. When you see the moon and the letter M, say
Practice it. Okay, now on the screen, we have the lowercase m and the uppercase m. Okay, what we're going to do is you can stop the tape now and grab some pencils, maybe grab 4 or 5 pencils and get ready to do some rainbow writing. Before we do that, I want you to get pointer in the air and we're going to draw it in the air first. So have a look where we start. We always start at the top except for our letters D and E. So start at the top, we go straight down, back up, around, down, back up and down. Beautiful, that was excellent. Now let's try it with a different color. Let's try it maybe with green. Beautiful. South Sydney Rabbitohs colors. I'm very happy. Straight down, back up, around, down, back up, around and down. Remembering before you start any sort of writing, you must remember 1, 2, 3, 4 feet flat on the floor, 5, 6, 7, 8, back up nice and straight. 9, 10, 11, 12. Everybody show me how your pencil's held. Remember, you're using thumbkin, you're pointing with pointer and you're leaning on tall man. Good work, everybody. Let's try a different color now. We'll start at the top, go straight down, back up, around, down, back up, around, down. Perfect, well done. One more color. Let's try, yes, yellow, beautiful. Start at the top, go straight down, back up, around and down, back up, around and down. That's our lowercase m. Our lowercase m, we don't take our pencil off the paper. Now, uppercase m is a little bit different. You can see there are 2 numbers there. Okay, we're going to start at the top, of course, at the number 1 and go straight down. Take your pencil off, come up and go to number 2 and go straight down, back up and down. Beautiful, perfect. Let's try it in a different color. Yep, our Rabbitohs colors. That's it. Start at the top, straight down. Take your pencil off. Start at number 2, go straight down, back up and down. Perfect, well done. Let's choose another color. Okay, straight down, take your pencil off, back up and down. Beautiful. You can finish the rest on your own. You might even choose more colors than I did. All right, so next we're going to have a look at our writing page. You can stop the video at the moment and hopefully mum or nan or papa or dad will be able to print this out for you. Once you have it in front of you, turn the video back on. All right. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm only going to do the first one as an example, and then I'm going to allow you time to finish it off yourself. Okay, choose a pencil. Look down at your page, start at the top and down. Beautiful. Okay, start at the top, down and back up. This is preparing us to write the capital M or the uppercase M. Okay, let's go down to the next line. Choose a different color. All right, start with number 1, go straight down, take your pencil off, go to the top, down, back up and down. All right, that's perfect. And you can finish the rest of them at the end. All right, now this time we're preparing to do a lowercase m. So we start at the top, go down, back up, down, back up, down, back up, down. Perfect. And when you finish doing the rest of the line, you'll go to the 4th line where you'll do the lowercase m. Let's start at the top, go down, back up, around and down, back up, around and down. Perfect. Excellent. And you can finish the rest of that writing page yourself.
You can pause the video while you finish it. And when you finish, come back and watch the rest of the video because we're going to get started with sentence of the day.
Well done, everybody. Beautiful. Always doing your best work. Okay, so today's sentence of the day is about the book that I hope you were able to look at on YouTube. The book was called The Rainbirds. Okay, now there's lots of information we already know, we've learnt in the last 2 terms, that a sentence has a capital letter to start with, a full stop to finish, it has finger spaces, and we know that a sentence must make sense. At the moment, these are just words. They don't actually make a sentence. And let's have a look. All of these words are either a tricky word or a sight word, or they're a word we can work out. We can look at the beginning sound, we can put sounds together. We'll have a look at each word separately. The first one we know straight away, I bet everyone can tell me the word is the. Excellent. The second word is one of our sight words as well, but we can also pull it apart. Can. Using our bubble gum, we know that the word is can. The can. The next word's a bit tricky, but because we know it's about the book that we read, we know that it starts with the sound b, and we know IR gives us the sound Let's try and pull it apart. D, s, birds. Great. So I know that word 3 is birds. The can birds. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? The 4th word in our sentence starts with a f. It's got an ul in it. And that Y is actually the vowels helper. It says I. So let's pull it apart. F, ul, I. Fly. Okay, we've got our 4 words now. The can birds fly. Well, it doesn't make sense. So now our jobs as detectives are to make this sentence make sense. So the first thing we're going to do is remember sentences start with a capital letter. Okay, so our first word, this is the only one that starts with a capital letter, and it's one of our tricky words and we know it like that, the. So we're going to put that in the top left-hand corner. The next word, the can. The can, that doesn't make sense. I tell you what we're going to do, the birds. That makes sense. The birds. So we're going to pull the birds next. Remembering our finger space. The birds. The birds.
So you'll be cutting yours out and gluing them onto the paper, just like you do in the classroom.
We'll do this first and then explain. The birds. The next word, the birds fly. Well, that does make sense, but we've got another word to put in before that one. And we know fly is the last word because it's got a full stop at the end. Yes, we can put fly at the end. Well done, Miss D. Brilliant. That one goes at the end. We know that because it's got a full stop. And look, Miss D's put finger spaces between her words. Excellent. And now the only word that's left is our tricky word, and we know it, can. The birds can. The birds can. All right, get your reading pointer in the air. Reading pointer in the air. Let's start, always in the top left-hand corner. Let's go. The birds can fly. Wow. The birds can fly. 4 words, 4 words. It makes sense. It's got finger spaces. It's got a capital letter to start with. It's got a full stop at the end. All right, give yourself a pat on the back because that was excellent. Now, we've done it on the computer, but you're going to do it on paper. And you know, we've done it for 2 terms now. The first thing that you do is cut along the line. So you're going to cut along the line. Then you're going to cut out 4 words, 4 words. So you're going to have 4 bits of paper. And then you're going to place them on the top line in order so they make sense, because a sentence always makes sense. Okay, so we've got the birds can fly. Once you've done that, then you get your pencil and you start at the top. Right underneath the word the, you're going to write the word the. So it's your chance to write now. The, remembering your finger space, the birds. Beautiful writing, Miss D. Perfect. The birds. Remember, you can only do your best. We're happy with your best. The birds can, remembering your finger space, fly. The birds can fly. And what do we all know about a sentence? At the end, it has a full stop, just a dot, full stop. Perfect. Okay, now the sentence of the day has a big rectangle there. What for? To draw a picture. Okay, will I draw a picture of a swimming pool? No, because that's not what the sentence is about. Will I draw a basketball game? No, because that's not what the sentence is about. The sentence is the birds can fly. So Miss D is going to draw not one bird, because it has birds. It's a plural. It has more than one. The birds. So she's drawing a beautiful bird with a smiley face. The birds. So there's more than one. The birds can fly, and they're flying. Now you might like to add some things to your drawing. You might put some grass in. You might put the sunshine in. You might put some clouds in. And remember, we always use lots of colours, lots of detail. That's our criteria. And we make it realistic. So our criteria, make it realistic, lots of colour, lots of detail. And when you finished your sentence, remember, be proud of your work. We love your work, you'll love your work. And the way we'll get to see it is if you can upload it to Seesaw so we can all make comments. Miss
Pop it in your
Sherry?
journal, and then we can have a look at it and we can tell you what a great job you've done.
Because Miss D, Miss Sherry and I, we all want to see your work. Thank you for listening, and each day we'll have a similar lesson. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.